Now, this next problem we're going to look at is going to be similar to the second problem you have, and we're dealing with a function. Now, a function can be many things. When we call a function, it's just say f of x equals x squared plus x minus 2, or it could be f of t equals t squared minus 3. Functions usually take on letters like f, g, and h, but there's nothing that says they have to be that. But in actuality, these f of x, f of t, it's just like having a y there. It's a machine of sorts that we plug things into. And let me show you how that works. Let's say I have an example. Let's say I have, now I'll get out of the way in just a second, f of t equals 3t squared plus 2t minus 5. Now let's say I have this, and what this is basically is a machine, okay? What it does is if I drop something into it, it will take it and it'll square it, multiply it by 3, add 2 times t, and then subtract 5. And what do you mean by that? Well, let's look at something. Let's look at f of 0. F of 0, this just means that I plug in 0 for t, okay? So I'd have 3 times 0 squared plus 2 times 0 minus 5. That gives me 3 times 0 times 0. I'm going to get 0 here plus 0 here minus 5. So 0 plus 0 minus 5 is just a negative 5. So f of 0 would be equal to 5, okay? Let's say I was looking for maybe f of 2. All right, let me erase this. Still the same thing, same problem. And say I was looking for f of 2. Put a 2 in there. It'd be 3 times 2 squared plus 2 times 2 minus 5. We're plugging a 2 in for t and chugging out the answer. All right, so 3 times 2 squared. 2 squared is 2 times 2, so it'd be 3 times 4 plus 2 times 2 is 4 minus 5. See what we have. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 4 minus 5, and going from left to right, 12 plus 4 is 16, minus 5 is 11. So f of 2 would be equal to 11. Let's look at one that has a negative number. Let's do, say, f of negative 1. Let's do f of negative 1. Take this out. So, all right, find f of negative 1. Well, that would just be 3 times negative 1 squared plus 2 times negative 1 minus 5. Now, negative 1 times negative 1 is actually a positive number. So I'd have 3 times 1 plus 2 times negative 1 is a negative 2 minus 5. So I'd have 3 plus negative 2, so that's a positive 1 minus 5. So I have 1 minus 5 equals a negative 4. So negative 4 is what I get for f of negative 1. These are just plug and chug problems. They shouldn't give you any trouble at all. The next thing we'll cover is problem 3 on the next video.